Hey everyone, it's Jen Diato with the Real Estate Weekly Update, brought to you by Sorry. This week, a garage-obsessed husband, and take a look at the real estate market ending July 1st. Is it still a seller's market? You gotta keep that one. Hey everyone, it's Jen Diato with the Real Estate Weekly Update, brought to you by my husband, Steven Diato, who is a licensed realtor with Bridge Realty in Bloomington. And as the legal jargon goes, all data from the North Star MLS is provided by the Minneapolis Area Association of Realtors. The week ending July 1st, 2017, as we all were going into Independence Day and packing up our cars to head to the cabin or the beach for some fun in the sun, according to the reports nationally and locally, the market, as you probably already know, needs more homes. Recently, Steve was working with a client that booked 5 showings on a Friday, and as of Monday, 3 of the showings already had accepted offers. So let's look at the numbers for new listings. Down 1.8% overall compared to 2016, from 25,569 to 25,120 new listings over a 3-month period. What you're seeing here on the screen is the weekly count of the properties that have been newly listed in a given month. July 1st having the lowest number, 1,587, since April of this year, but as you can see, identical to the exact same time last year in July. As we look at pending sales, down 3.1% for the same period, from 19,708 to 19,090, July 1st figures sitting right at the 3-month support line of 1,377, the lowest number of pending sales since April 8th of this year. June 3rd, pending sales at 1,380, up 8.2% from 1,275. Far fewer pending in April and May as compared to last year. The big one, inventory. We see a normal rise in inventory from April to July, but with an average decrease of inventory of 15.8%. If you have a house to sell right now, it may be the right time to do that. What's this done for median sales price? As we look at the data we have for May, the median sales price is up 5.5% over last year, $250,000, $26,000 more than 2015's median sales price. Dropping days on market, the average number of days between when a property is listed and when an offer is accepted in a given month, 15% to 51 days. You can see an even larger drop between May 2015 and 2016, an enormous 33% fewer days on the market. That's a 33% change in speed in which homes are selling. Bringing us to the very strong 99.5% of original list price being received, and a 37% drop in this month's supply of homes available. It is a seller's market, with a 2.4-month supply of homes available the week ending July 1st, 2017. With interest rates probably rising this year and a new school year starting in just a couple of months for some of you students and parents out there, now would be the time to reach out to your realtor, Steve Diato, lender, or real estate professional that shared this video with you. And that was the Real Estate Weekly Update. Now, to conclude our update, I'm going to take a moment to share a story with you about being homeowners, and hopefully you will find a tip in there that's useful. This week, I'm going to talk about our garage project. Now, we've lived in our house for 6 years. Our garage has been quite messy, and we decided it was time to make sure that it was all cleaned up when our son tripped over some tools. If you're friends with Steve on Facebook, you may have seen 1, 2, or 50 pictures of our garage. And if you're not, you should be by looking him up. And also make sure that you like his Facebook page, Steven Diato Realtor. Steve has become obsessed with our garage, as I said, and I love shelving just as much as anybody else. So I'm on board with this project, and I was ready to get our garage cleaned up. However, we did not have the best experience fixing up our garage. We hired someone who did not complete our job and did not do it properly, and were left in the middle of our project. So a few things that we've learned is, first of all, don't work with any contractors that aren't willing to have a contract, and an end date is very important. We had storage units set aside that we rented out, and that was a big part of our project because we moved everything out of our garage to get it cleaned up and stored it, and we ended up having to store it for an extra 2 months on top of what we had planned. So that's the next tip. I would say plan out how much time you're going to need the storage unit, because it was quite helpful having everything out when we were trying to finish everything. We also bought a shed that we put in our backyard underneath our deck. It's not huge and it's hidden and out of the way, so it's nicely tucked away, but that helped with getting some of the stuff out of the garage that didn't need to be there, and it's now given us some more space to work with in the garage. The kids love playing out there now and riding their bikes. We have tons of space for them to play when we pull up the cars. While it did take a long time, we are extremely happy we did it in reality. As much as I make fun of Steve for mopping the floor every time I come and go, it is a very nice garage now, and it's not quite complete, but we've come a long ways. And it's really helping us use the space better. And it is nice to come home to the garage when you open the garage door and not seeing a bunch of junk sitting around that you know you need to get to, but you haven't. So as much as I joke around about it, I am very thankful that he got us motivated to do this project, and now it looks lovely. So watch for more photos on Facebook.